Councillor Thanos, you have an urgent item of business without notice.
Chair, look, I've got an urgent item of business without notice. I'd like to move that we delete point 2 in the December meeting resolution. If I have a seconder, I'm not going to speak to it. The reasons are very clear.
Okay, I'm happy to second. Any speakers on this item? Councillor Macri.
Chair, I can see here that you're actually adopting to actually delete point 2, which is targeted against Israeli companies, goods and services. But the BDS was the key issue that was brought up about the impracticality of the actual implementation.
Chair, point of order. I've got a point of
What's your
order,
point
and
of
it's a
order,
valid
Councillor
point of
Dennis?
order. Chair, that belonged in the previous item that we
Chair.
discussed. We are talking.
No.
We are talking about deleting point 2, Chair.
Deleting point 2 of...
No. You've opened the
December
motion back
meeting.
up, Councillor Thanos.
Yes.
You've opened it up. You have opened it up.
Councillor
opened it
Macri,
up.
continue. I'd like to finish the debate sometime before midnight.
Chair, it's obvious that if you go with the BDS, the report clearly states the first thing that will fall are the computers, and that's at $4 million. You are going to cost the ratepayers
What
a
is
bundle.
moved is deletion of point 2 of
Point
the
2,
original
it's in
resolution.
point 1.
No, it's not.
It is in point 1, Chair. It's about companies that profit from...
Abby, could you put back up the December resolution, please? Thank you. Thank
Not
you.
very well.
Order, please. Order.
I can't remember what you said to the people
Let's
about
have some.
committing
Let's have
to it.
some
Yeah.
respectable debate. Thank
You
you.
should address that because you've lied to the people.
Councillor Macri,
You have lied to the people, Councillor Thanos.
Order,
You're on
please.
false ground.
Councillor Macri, you need to address the chair.
Yes, Chair.
Thank you. All right. We'll get the wording up for you. I want you to be clear so that you're speaking to the motion for yourself, for your own benefit.
You're talking about point 1 of the original motion that was moved in December, Chair.
Correct.
Okay. The one... No, it's not the new one.
No, point 2, he said, removing point 2 from the original motion.
Point 2 is gone. Point 1
Yep.
is the one that looks to all companies that support Israel's military.
We've had that report. We've had that report back.
And that includes council's computer systems and many other systems, including mobile phones, etc., etc. Holdens.
We're rescinding point 2.
That's nothing to do with point 2, Chair. You don't even know your motion.
No, that's not my motion, actually. I think you'll find that that's Councillor Peters' original motion.
That's right. Well, that's what you're moving to approve, Chair. And that's
No,
what
I'm not
exactly
moving it. Councillor Thanos is
Councillor
moving to
Thanos is
approve
moving
it with the removal of
Chair,
point 2.
can I ask the Director of Community Services if he can clarify this for us?
The December resolution, the action that was taken was in point 2 because that was agreed then and there. The results in my report shows that we don't have any goods and we don't have any exchanges. Point 1 was the report, which comes to firms that profit from or support the Israeli military occupation of Palestine. That report's before you. Council's made no decision on that.
So you want to note that report?
Chair, look.
No, I'm speaking, Councillor Thanos.
He
I'm
wanna-
speaking, Councillor
No,
Thanos.
actually-
You don't have to clarify. You put
Councillor
the motion.
Macri, I'm the chair here. Please, you asked for that clarification.
And the clarification was
I understand-
exactly what I said.
I understand where you're coming from. If you just wait for a minute, take a deep breath. Councillor Thanos, are you clarifying what you have moved?
Chair, point 1 says that Marrickville Council support the principles of BDS Global campaign and report back with any links that we have. We've received that report. We support the principles of global BDS, but we do not implement. That's what it says.
Where's that saying point 1? View Council divesting such links and imposing a boycott on such future links on goods and purchases. That's point 1. That's point 1. Can you read that? I can
Okay,
read
Chair.
that.
Okay. Councillor Macri, thank you for your...
I'm sorry, I'm not an
Your help.
intellectual
Well, no,
giant.
look,
Councillor
I'll speak to the motion initially then, because obviously...
You didn't take an opportunity to
I
speak
didn't take
to
an
it.
opportunity, okay?
Well, hang on. How many bites of the cherry is he going to get?
You can get the bite of the cherry after me. Let me just open the
Please
debate.
turn off your microphone, Councillor Macri.
Chair, I said I'd forego speaking, but obviously people are confused. Okay, so we delete point 2, which is action by council. The report on the point 1, I just want to take a look. and report back on any links that council has with organisations or companies that support or profit from the Israeli military occupation with a view. Okay? Fair enough. After with a view, we can delete that and it stands. So I'll move deletion of point 2 and everything after Palestine to be deleted.
Okay, do you understand? Have you got that, Abby?
Councillor Byrne?
You can't move the same thing that you moved before, Councillor Tsardulias.
Yeah, I have a foreshadowed motion. Mayor?
Yes, Councillor O'Sullivan.
Yep.
No, she's flagged that she has a foreshadowed motion. Hang on, I'll give you a chance. She's flagged she has a foreshadowed motion. I'd like to have it on the table, and then you'll know what's ahead of you. Councillor O'Sullivan.
My foreshadowed motion is that we resolve that council not pursue the BDS against Israel in any shape or form as called for in the December 14, 2010 resolution. I won't debate the motion until we get to it, but I'm putting that to try and sort out a sort of a chaos that's
Could you
impending.
offer some words over to
Yes.
to the scribes, please? Now, Councillor Macri, please.
Chair, as you can clearly see, this meeting is becoming a farce, and we are jumping from the frying pan into the fire in moving the way that has been moved. Now, by tinkering with a couple of words, we still have the same intent. We were going to just get, we had defeated, the motion was defeated, and we went back to the original motion. A motion, and then we had Councillor Thanos jump in and say,
So, Councillor Macri, are you for or against what's been moved?
I'm against what's being moved.
Thank you. Just clarifying.
Okay. What we need to do is to go with something more like what Councillor O'Sullivan is foreshadowed, because we are going to put this council into turmoil. It's in a tailspin already, and it is tragic. Okay? People don't even understand the motion, what's been written. They're up there and they're trying to read it. I mean, don't you read this before you move something? It's tragic. It's tragic. I'll move my original motion. I'll second what Councillor O'Sullivan has it.
That's fine.
Additional point. It's an amendment. It's in. That's it. I'll agree to it. Let's go with it.
Councillor O'Sullivan, so what was your amendment?
Well, I prefer it to be
Down there?
a foreshadowed emotion. Sorry, a foreshadowed emotion. A foreshadowed motion. In that, I think we need to leave the original motion, like a resolution, behind us. And it's there. We just take a fresh motion that can have. We leave the other one on the books. We have a fresh motion. We resolve that council not pursue the BDS against Israel
need to have it.
in any shape or form as called for in the December 14, 2010 resolution.
Councillor Macri is seconding on that. Further speakers, Councillor Olive.
I'd like to move an amendment to that, Chair.
Sure. What's your amendment?
My amendment is a second point, I guess, that is that Council remains concerned about Palestinian human rights and calls on Israel to end the occupation of all Arab lands and to dismantle the wall, ensure the fundamental rights of Palestinians to full equality and respect, protect and promote the rights of Palestinian refugees to return to their homes and properties.
I'm going to accept that amendment.
Okay.
Sorry?
Okay. Are there any other speakers on Councillor O'Sullivan's motion at this point in time? Understand? I think everybody has said what they need to say. Councillor Hannah.
I just want to speak in the amendment Councillor Olive said, just put it now. I think most of the speaker from the Jewish community too, they agree in it. For that, that's very good to everyone. I think everyone wants to see the Palestinian, the human right for them. We want to see them go back to the land. I think no one can vote against something like this.
Okay.
Let's,
Is everybody finished? Yes? Okay, I'll put it all in favour. Please raise your hands. Councillor Iskander, Councillor Sardulius, Councillor Wright, Councillor O'Sullivan, Councillor Olive, Councillor Phillips, Councillor Hannah and Councillor Macri. Those against, Councillor Peters, Councillor Thanos, Councillor Contellis and myself. I declare the motion passed. Motion is carried. That concludes all of the items with regard to the BDS. I'm going to move a 10-minute break so that the gallery can disperse.
Yeah, I had to do that, otherwise we would have been talking the section.
Exactly. Thank you.
Just Victor's too stupid to fucking get it.